And hello, hello. It's already on the wish list. Welcome in. Today we're playing Moonlighter. We're gonna start a new playthrough. But Magi, you already started so many other playthroughs. I know. I'm sorry. But we'll start another one. I love Moonlighter so much. I haven't played it in ages. I've been meaning to actually do a playthrough on YouTube for quite a few months now, but didn't find the time to do it just yet. And hey, look! Oh my god! Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault, coming out in 2025. That's fantastic. So what better occasion than this to start a new playthrough? Now, obviously, I do have this game over here. Why does it say 12/9/2024? Weird. I do have this playthrough here. And I had one before that, but I never actually beat, like, the 4th dungeon. Or rather, I did beat it, but the achievement didn't pop. And I didn't get some other achievements. And I never beat the final boss, because I found the final boss pretty frustrating. We're gonna start a new playthrough, though. Can we change later through the game options? Normal, hard, very hard. Let's do hard. The original difficulty level and everything. I love this game so much. I haven't played it in ages. I started it up at some point again this year, but I didn't. Among the stars of the night, there's a land of imagination. One night, mazes full of extraordinary treasures and creatures appeared. They called them dungeons, strange ever-changing ruins of unknown lands. Come on, give me time. Soon a village of a slightly curious route near the dungeon. This they named Rainuka. Among the settlers, 2 groups shine brightest, heroes and merchants, glory and riches. But the dungeons proved too dangerous. They were soon closed as too many lives were lost in their depths. Life became hard for the town, especially for the young owner of the oldest shop, Will of Moonlighter. Long dreaming of opening the mysterious 5th door of the dungeons. I don't remember them being so quick. Right there, like the little cutscenes. But it is what it is. So yeah, some achievements didn't pop, and I've been meaning to do a new playthrough just to try again. I like mouse and keyboard more, less. So we'll just do controller again, as per usual. Can't attack here. 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 Give me your riches. I love this game, and just hearing the soundtrack again by David Fenn fills me with determination. Open up. Quick move all. Oh shoot. I know it's supposed to be a scripted fight. But I want to try and survive. I refuse to give it. Oh no, my last potion. No! Okay. I know we're supposed to die here. It's happened. It happens. But still, I'm not a fan. I don't want to give in like that. What a sorry looking kid. All alone now. Rest for a bit, Will. I have you now. What should I do? Rest for a bit, Will. I have you now. I don't know, I can't do that. Xenon? I did you dirty with that voice. It's fine, we won't hear him talk too much. Too often, you know. Ah, the Moonlighter. Again. It's been a while, truly. Even as a mere child, barely able to walk, you were curious of the dungeons. There's no doubt you carry the same obsession as old Pete. Morning, boy. Did our little merchant bite off more than he could manage? Well, listen to me. The hard truth is, you're the last of your family. The only one left to run Moonlighter. Roll credits. You can't keep pushing yourself like this. Risking your life on this fifth door nonsense is foolish. Just leave it. Find some artifacts and use your pendant to get out of the dungeon. And for Kratos' sake, stop using a broom of yours, you daft boy. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. It's mine from back in the day. Use it. I have little need for it now. Boop. Now then, get up. You're wasting light. Can't have you neglect the shop all day. Let's see if I can get through your hard head some of the tricks that I picked up from your grandfather so many years ago. Can I disable tutorials? I wonder. Oh, I'm gonna disable the vibrations. Sound and everything seems good. No, it can't seem to disable the tutorial. It's fine. Successfully selling your merchandise takes knowledge of two things. You must know an item's value as well as its demand. Come now, open the shop up and allow the customers in. Time to make some losses. Well, that's a good price right there. You can sell it for 100 bucks. Did you see that? Best expression you can hope for. The item wasn't too expensive for them and not so cheap for you to lose profit. Be sure to pay attention to your customers' expressions. That's how your grandfather always knew if his prices were fair. Now, 170. Ugh. I don't think I need to tell you that that item was obviously overpriced. Lesson learned? Finally, be careful of selling a popular item too much. If you flood the market, you will have to offer cheaper prices on your wares. Point is, charge higher when something is in high demand and in low supply. Take out your merchant notebook. It should hold all the information you've gathered on discovered wares and artifacts. Popularity is neutral right now. Would seem the sun has fallen for the day. I best head off. You will pick up more on your own. Restoring this shop to its full glory, that responsibility falls to you, not I. It's in your blood, Will. Make us proud. In the meantime, why don't you try out that new sword of yours? Dungeons are more perilous at night, but one can always find better artifacts. Just don't dive too far, and use a pennon, boy. Use it, pennon, boyo. Go on now. These very bones of mine must rest. But there's still loot in our inventory. Well, whatever. Up we go. We only can enter this dungeon for now. There's other dungeons that will unlock as we progress through these different stages and places and everything. And it's procedurally generated. I love using a brim. That was a bad idea, though. Again. It's broom time. It's brooming time. We lost so much health here. Completely forgot how rough it is with a sword. Some golem shards. We're so low. He mentioned a pendant, but we don't have a pendant. Or we don't have access to it, at least. To a person of hopefully far better luck than I, my time is short. I took injury from a strange creature across the room. My pendant all but shattered from the scuffle. Check him out, though. I'd say I fared better than they did. He caught me spying on him near the Guardian's room. He dropped a couple of items when he fled, one of which is this map? Diagram? Whatever it is, I was right. They called me crazy, said all crazy Pete done gone lost his marbles. But I was right. Each Guardian of a dungeon must possess a key of sorts, all of them linked to the giant locked door outside the dungeons, the fifth door of Rhinoka. Sadly, I won't be around to see the door open. To whoever found me, I apologize for the smell. But the diagram should be around here somewhere. Please open the fifth door of Rhinoka. These dungeons are not what they seem. Big boss gonna kill me. I supposed to let them all out. Now I have to chase this weird creature that stole my stuff. Ah, Big boss gonna be so upset with Lil Me. Neat. Okay. We can use basically some of the money we've got to go back. In fact, we have to do it. And we get to take all our items. If we lose, however, we only get to keep the top row of items. In fact, we had some potions that we didn't equip at all, which is why we had to listen to that sound, you know. Still have to, in fact. Let me have some tea. Alright. Ah, the young proprietor of Moonlighter has returned. You look intact, finally learned to use that pendant properly. It's about time, boy. What are you holding? Is that a shard of the dungeons? Where did you get this? You found old Pete? Dead. See, this is what happens when you chase what's behind that door. Leave it well. Just get the artifacts you need from the dungeon. Golem dungeon. And look after Moonlighter. Now, I noticed some posts on the town board that may interest you. Some shops want to move in, attempt to revitalize this town. Apparently they need some startup capital first. Would be nice to see some new life in Rhinoka. Nice indeed. So right there we can get some upgrades. Over here we've got like a pen as well. If we check out this, for instance, we can... we need like 400 bucks for that. If we get shop upgrades as well, like all of this gonna cost us stuff in the thousands, you know. Not good. Like we don't have that money. For starters, we'll price this at 110. Slightly overpriced, not too much though. That said, I don't know how much these cost. So I'm gonna go with a solid 200. And a solid 100. I'd imagine that it's more expensive than that, so 150 perhaps. And then, thief stones, whetstones, an iron bar. Let's go for nice and steady 70 for this. I don't remember much of the prices in this game. There we go, that's new. Can also quick move all items right here. And if we go... There we go. Can I head for the dungeons again, though? That's the question. I think so. It's gonna be rough, obviously. But we've got 2 weapons now. And we now also have our potions equipped, which is gonna be pretty good. Pretty good. There we go, take care of the pots. These items are cursed. So this one must be placed only on like the sides. These foundry rests, I believe, were worth quite a fair bit, so I'll just place those up here. Can just do this right here. They need to be on the top layer or the side, like so. Empowering crystals are pretty important for potions, if I remember correctly. Lovely. Drop it. Drop it now. Okay, nothing shiny in any of these holes. Sometimes there's secrets. Nothing over here either. At least it doesn't appear to be the case. Why? Why do our tools keep disappearing? Chambers full of precious stone are left untouched, but rooms and chests holding our most basic tools keep vanishing. This only heals us a certain amount always. And in that direction is most likely gonna be the medium boss. just take care of those. Get some items. Ooh, water lamps. Yes, please. And even though these ancient pots are the same as like the other ones, these have different curses so they don't stack. Actually, I could just move on. Hold up. This dungeon seems like it may have been a peaceful place at one point in time. Now there's a graveyard full of stone soldiers waiting for scavengers. Oh, that's bad. Sheesh, not even worth anything. Let's unlock whatever we've got over here. There we go. Some of those stack. We've got something down here. We're not ready for DLC stuff yet. At all. Higher tier enemies, worth more stuff. Today marks my first steps into these mysterious dungeons. They were discovered not far from Ranoka, a small and incredibly charming village just north of a crater. And they are quite a unique occurrence. Any number of adventurers may enter a dungeon at once, but no one will adventure together. These dungeons seem to build themselves around the one entering. A unique maze for each person. Never the same labyrinth twice. One must ask though, if no one is currently inside the dungeon, does it even exist? Now these are the questions. Many right now are flooding to these dungeons for their treasure, completely disregarding the inherent danger of the hostile creatures inside, just for some gold and some fame. But not I, no. It's all about questions for me. Where did these dungeons come from? Why do they constantly shift and change, and why are they filled with unseen treasures? I'm not here for the what. I'm here for the how and why. Why does my B button not work? Oh. Well, that is an issue I didn't foresee. Water sphere. Look, at the moment we need information more than anything, so just gonna move those around. We'll most likely end up dying. In which case, might as well. I should have maybe checked out the healing fountain before this, so to just have a better chance overall. The Wanderer Dungeon. Quick move. Off we go. Oh, damn. Thank you. Ooh, gold runes. I'll take them. Can take these. They stack up quite nicely with the other cursed item we've got. Oh, we're so dead here. But I want to see what good loot there is. Ah, yeah, no. That's a no-no. We lost items in the top. Go to town. Oh, play again? What? I don't know what play again means there in this context. It's something I didn't think of at all. Let me just quickly check something. I think my audio is a bit loud, so I'm just gonna... it's speaking a bit much, you know. A little bit is okay. A little bit is okay. I feel like this is better. It's quieter now. We did lose a lot of money, don't get me wrong. No, a lot of money's worth of items, you know. But we can do it. Let's open up shop. We still got a bunch of items in here. Honestly, just take all of the items. Alrighty, so this is too highly priced at 70. So let's go with 20. Is 200 too much as well? 200 is too low. Let's go with 450 just for trial, and then can place this one down at 400. Might have made a big loss here, possibly. 450. Okay, 450 is too much. Let's go with 300. And 250. In fact, I feel like 300 might be too much. And then perhaps we'll go with some vines and just sell them at 10 each. I think that should be fine. Metal rods are too cheap at that price. Okay, that's good to know. Fabric could probably go for 70, I'd imagine. Since a crystal seems to be like 100. Stranger, what's it gonna be? Kommen Sie näher, kommen Sie ran, hier werden Sie genauso beschissen, mein lieben Mann. Is 250 too much? Or too little? 250 is still too cheap. Alright, let's bring out the big guns. 350. And 450. I'm still happy to get the income though, not gonna lie. Like, I'll be able to invite some new shops into town from this. But still. 450 is too much. Okay. It's $5 to just make him half price. Like, he was genuinely upset when he saw the price. Oh. $150? He was about to buy it too. Water lamp. Let's go with 300 because like that's a full item. Oh, let's go with 500. Okay, 350 is too much. 330, you know. Like 300 is a good price. Water lamp for 500 is too much. Let's go with 400 then. Vines. They were still fine with that price, you know. They were still fine with that price, even though like we don't make much profit there. Let's try a water sphere at 200. Like, he's still fine with paying it. Ancient pot, maybe 150. Or 140, I guess. Yeah, it's better to sell it at a low price than to not sell it at all. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so we found gold runes. Fabric's pretty close to 275, so let's just go with 200 for now. $400 is too much. Okay, I'm getting it. 160. 100. 100. New customer just a ghost? 140 is too much. Let's just go with a nice and easy 99 cents. No, 100. Look. Hey, we found a good price. $100 for these. Let's say 120, 110 for now. You know, just want to make a little bit of a sale still, like an extra one, please. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. I keep changing my price. I would be upset if I changed, if I found a cheap deal and they raised the price all of a sudden. 160 is too little. Probably. So let's try 180. They're still fine with 110, which is pretty good. Let's gouge out the interest for broken swords. It's broken, so let's go with 180. Yeah. It's higher. So I'd imagine it's going to be like 150 roughly. Or 160. Made a little bit of a sale. The day's probably soon going to be over as well, though. Get another customer, though. We can end early at any time if we want to, too. Not gonna change that one's price. I think we can get away with 120. Let's go with 180. That might work still. And Thief Stones. Gonna be on the low end. Let's see if those get away. Like, if we can get away with that. Okay. So the pot is probably going to be just fine at 110. Fabric's too expensive. We got away with 70. With $7 right there. Let's just do 100. It's cheaper if you buy more. Okay, 180 is too much. Let's go back to 160. Maybe. Like so, we made $3,030. Still a lot we have to learn in terms of prizes and everything, but we made a lot of money, basically. So now the day's over. Money went fast. Let's go to the town and get the wooden hat unlocked. And Vulcan's Forge, which is where we'll not only be able to upgrade equipment, but we'll also be able to, like upgrade as in like turn swords into other swords, but also forge new weapons altogether, like gauntlets, bows, etc. Let's go into the shop page and stuff. 8,000 for that expansion right there. Cheap sales, iron cash register, comfy bed. For more health, small chest. You don't have to call it smaller. I know it's small. Eris. Oh, a customer. My apologies. It's just this book. It's so good. Okay, yes, I am Eris, weaver and potion master. Come to the Wooden Hat when you need a potion or enchantment. What do you want to craft today? Yes. Can also purchase them, but, you know. Greetings and welcome. How are you, Will? Let's go to enchantments. Ah, we need 3 of those crystals to upgrade it. We can get more movement speed, too. Have you found any new culture artifacts in the dungeons, Will? I always found it fascinating how all the items we find in the dungeons appear to be from entirely different civilizations with unique cultures. Aye, you must be Will now. The one who requested my forge. My name is Andre, Forge Master Extraordinaire. If it's weapons or armors you seek, Vulcan's Forge is the place. Nice. We don't have any of that. Can get light equipment and stuff, you know. Some of this, like the iron helmet over here. The fabric bandana, for instance, will give us movement speed and health. The iron helmet will give us nothing in terms of a debuff or buff, you know, aside from health. And then there's the steel helmet over here, which will slow us down, but give us more health. And typically I ended up being more on like either iron or like the fabric side of things, you know? That said, we also have weapons that we can craft. Like the big swords, the spears, the gauntlets, and the bows. And we can always go for either an elemental bow or like one that has more attack power. So 300 over here or 200 but it's electric damage. 400 here or 300 plus electric damage. 400 here or 300 but it's electric damage. Great sword is 500 and minus 10 movement speed. This is 375 damage but it's electric, you know? Sword and shield works similar. But we can't do anything just yet right there. That said, we did make a bunch of money. We can head into the dungeon. It's nighttime, so we get better loot. Ooh. Seen on high. Oh, there we go. Sit down. What would we like to talk about? Dungeons closed. Ah, something of much contention. If they were not closed, maybe Renoka would never have fallen into such despair. It was the deaths of the heroes, mainly. Merchants were never foolish enough to venture further than they could manage. But those heroes, they were a bit more headstrong. More apt to dive without potions. Very few of them carry pendants as well. So if they fell, they never came out. We can talk about other stuff later. I've never done this. Like, I never knew that, like, he's, like, over there hanging out. Would always just straight go up. And just go straight up. Golem Dungeon, available to merchants and heroes. There's a dungeon only for heroes. So yeah, there's 4 dungeons. And then there's the 5th door. So we'll treat this like a first playthrough, you know? If you haven't seen Moonlighter yet, you know, this is your foray into it. And if you want to check it out for yourself, there's a link to the Steam page in the description. The Game Dev Studios, I believe they're Spanish, Digital Sun. They also made Cataclysmo, which is an amazing game. And also, I believe another game, what was it called again? Digital Sun. They made Mage Seeker as well, which is the League of Legends sort of game. Yeah, Moonlighter was their debut title, and it's pretty amazing. I love it to bits. It's got also a great DLC, and yeah. Okay, we're back. Just had to quickly take the door. Happens. Also got more tea. Also, we're heading into the dungeon. and doing our best here to get as many items as possible. Inventory management is important, and I like that aspect a lot of the game. Fantastic. Got a water sphere. This way to the boss, I reckon. Let's explore the other stuff yet. The good thing is we have now more cash in hand. Take care of the slimes first. And then the bushy people. Didn't take any damage. Fantastic. So, I was attacked by a moving rock today. Can you imagine? A rock that moves? I did what any sensible person would do in a situation and smacked it right back. It shattered upon the ground, leaving behind a stone heart. A core, as we have come to call it. It's one of the many unique treasures that can only be found in this dungeon. Dropped by a guard unique to only this dungeon. I have to say, each of these dungeons have a very particular environment, a culture all its own. I think I saw a sparkle in the ground there. Can't wait to find my own spear. Nope, I thought there was a sparkle, but there was no sparkle after all. Was my... I see how it is. Don't need this stuff. Fantastic. Nice. Got some money makers. Whew. We don't have to fight these necessarily. Let's head down here. What do we have? Ooh. Golem history. Fantastic. We found a bow. A training bow. We're gonna equip that instead of that. I don't want to lose my broom spear. Here we go. Iron rods again. Come on. Neat. Inventory is looking somewhat full. There you go. Sorted a little bit. We did find a golem baby slime egg. So we want to take care of that. Swap these out. I don't intend on dying, but if we were to die, I would like to keep some of these items, you know? Even if they make less money, possibly, you know? And I need these to enhance the broom so that it does more damage. Even if we're not using it right now. Our map is looking pretty okay right now. Okay, that's another portal. I don't think we can do a portal. All right. Okay. I need to stop doing that. Like, I need to dash into the attack. Oh. We can go on to the next floor, but it's going to be more expensive to return if we do that. And also our inventory is kind of full. So we're just going to make use of this for now. And then back. Go back to town. And so that egg over there is gonna hatch over time, possibly. Did spend a little bit of money. Let's see what the next shop would cost. 5,500, 20,000, 70,000. Yeah, no. Not anytime soon, at least. Look well today. Do I not look well otherwise? Getting armor is gonna be expensive. We need more of these to get a big sword. I like the big sword, to be fair. A lot. The gauntlets are also a lot of fun because they're very quick and everything. We've got a training bow. We can find these weapons as well. Like, we don't have to craft them necessarily. What I will do, though... Oh, hi. It is so good. Yes. What can I do for you? Potions. They're more expensive when we craft them. When we don't craft them ourselves, you know? Here's Pluto's. And that's most of our money gone. Oh. I was just checking if the, if they always have a speech bubble. Greetings and welcome, how are you? We need one more for those. Let's head back inside. Golem History 1. They're near 3,000. That's a big boost in money. Near the realm of 3,000. Can you stack more? No. Did find golem cores. Golem cores are gonna be around the 100 mark. We can take these and sell them at a normal price. Seems like 110 is still okay. Perhaps we can go for 130. want to see if I can get away with that. Let's open up our shop. Let's just pay attention. Good prices. They were still okay with that. We'll lower this price down to 2,900, I'd imagine. Oh, 3,000. Let's just go with 3,000. You know, it should be fine. 270. 340. 130 is a bit too much, so I'll go with 120 here. The 130 is too much. That's a good price for the fabric. Oh, that's fantastic to hear. Foundry rests are going to be somewhere between 120 and 180, I guess. Let's try 140. Made some money. A little bit of cash. Look at a person carrying so many books with them. Oh, that's cool as heck. Okay, so we know now that these for 120 is too much. We know that 3,000 is too much for that, so let's try 2,800. Demand is low though. Like, it's a fair price, but demand is low. Iron bars for 20 were too little. Water spheres are around V100. Let's try 80. That's a good price for foundry thingies. Okay, let's try 60. And then we'll sell them at 160. Perhaps even 150. Golem cores. Perhaps at 120. Book. They still got it. 2,800. That's a big boost in money. Demand is low though, and it doesn't cost, like, you know, usually that much. Whetstones perhaps for 50. Let's see if that works. Could be a bit too much though. Quite a bit too much, in fact. Okay, golem cores for 120 is too much, so let's go down to 100. And 50 seems like it's way too much for these, so I'll go down to 130. And since demand is low, let's lower it to 140 for these broken swords. In fact, let's lower it to 125. Not sure if I can go lower than that though. Vines. We sold these at 5 and still got them. So let's just sell them at 4 for now. $20. Overselling stuff. Let's go with 5. Okay, 25 for these is too little. Let's go with 15. I feel like we're nearing the price range of it, though. I'd like to at least sell the iron rods there, iron bars. But 60 seems to be like it's way too much. Let's go with 50. If 20 is like super cheap. Hey, still got it. Okay. I'm surprised because like this is 110, you know, and this is like super cheap. 30. Just kind of ripping them off. Hey, that worked. Not for us. Holding close to shop. We made a good chunk of money. 7,100. How much we need to upgrade our shop? 8,000. We can get the iron cash register, which is going to give us a 10% tip already. Let's head into here for now. I'll take the extra potion. And when we use it, we'll just refill it immediately. Alright, back into the dungeon. For a lot of greed. You could call it Dun Greed. No, that's a different game. Let's hit up. Fantastic. They shoot it only in 4 directions, so it's all good. Nice. Slowly pushing them against the edge here. Lost an item to the depths, but it's fine. And then here we've got the portal again. I think what we might do is explore the rest of the dungeon real quick. Ooh. Egg. Flying golem egg. That's worth a lot to me. And I need the empowering crystals to upgrade our broom. We push him back. The other one was pushing from the back, so they couldn't get stuff. They're like moths with a flame, I tell you. These adventurers, so many attracted to the dungeon, so many to only feel the burn. Luckily, if you pass out in the dungeon from exhaustion or pain, it spits you out, eventually. It's a messy ordeal, no one really knows what happens, but one eventually wakes up outside the dungeon, with only small traces of slime nearby and, well, any injuries they may have accumulated inside. Yes, some have left the dungeons who never return, but plenty have stuck it out. Many enjoy the thrill of the fight, many looking for that big payday. There really is so much more to these dungeons, though. For sure. Little digital sun logo right there. Guide him. Let's go this way. We have a chat. This over here is something that happens where the dungeon sometimes breaks, like, boundaries. It moves into the territory of other dungeons, and as a result you end up with these this is technically the second a room from the second dungeon here, and they'll deal more damage, but their loot is also worth more. Anything I sell here is going to be worth more than it is in this dungeon. This way is going to be the fountain. Oh damn. It was like a tier 2 baby slime. So in these rooms, the flying golems will try and pick up items to then toss them into the holes. So we have to be aware of that. Why? Why do we... oh, we got that one already. Nice. Getting better at it. We could head on, but we've got stuff we can find in... Can still heal a little bit over here, first of all, until the fountain is completely tainted. And then I want to check out the portal into the DLC content, which is obviously very late game and everything. It's supposed to be more difficult. Not something that we're ready to tackle just yet, especially with no armor or anything like that. But the loot, I want it. So I'll head in there. At least for a room or two, maybe. It's gonna cost 200 to get back. Just to make sure. Yeah, everything over here seems good. What do we have? Okay, so this over here destroys one artifact curse in the direction shown on a panel. In that case, we can't stack those anyways, because that's a full stack up there. But if I move this perhaps over here. Like so. I know these are like the same, but I picked up... Is there like an enemy that only dies once every other enemy dies? How do I defeat that enemy? Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, that worked. Odd. We can leave behind these and these. They're not going to be worth too much. The petals are probably worth more than the plant flesh, but also we've got these over here, you know, and these over here. So I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. Take them out from afar. All right. Not gonna lie. I'll take this one away because, like, this is a full stack. The other one is not, and they have the same item basically. I didn't think we would get a boss fight already. Giant slime. Oh, I can't wait to see what you'll drop. So far, so basic. Phase 2? Question mark? Yeah. Are they gonna split further? I wonder. In which case I probably should... I'd imagine, right? And they split even further. Okay, the puddles are moving away. Not moving away, they're... We're getting rid of them. Artifact will disappear when exiting this dungeon. Staff Spear. That sounds like a curse. I wonder if we can remove that with a removal curse. If I take this over here, what kind of weapon is it? Oh, it does damage to myself. But then shoots a projectile. Does this go to a further floor? I wonder. This is one of the strange devices that a creature dropped when he fled. This one's rich, actually. Almost quite literally rich. For every item you place into this device, gold of some perceived value drops out. It's great if you need to use your pendant in a pinch. The device looks like a mirror, so I'm just gonna call it the mirror. Keeping it simple. I do wonder though, where do the treasures dropped inside go? Am I getting the best deal here? No. Absolutely not. Yeah, we turn items into money, basically. This would have been great to have last time. Didn't know that we would get it like this soon, though. That said, if we sell that, how much do we get? Nothing. Well, okay. Quick equip. It's good to know, though. Fantastic. In fact, just chug all of them. These will go home immediately. Fantastic. What is this? Nothing. Tier 3, give me your items. Thank you very much. Artifact breaks if you receive too many hits. This over here, the rune tool, will immediately send an artifact back home. And since we've got a golem turret egg, send that back home. Golem volume destroys 1 artifact curse right here. For the white stone. Destroys 1 artifact curse. We don't have anything else here with an artifact curse, you know. And both of these do that. So... It's annoying that we got a hit there. Didn't have to take a hit at all, but I got greedy. Some items. Take those. Well, now we've got easy pickings. I'd like to find another chest if possible. Also probably should heal at least once. Did we go down here already? Yes. Oh, this was where we found the chest. So the thing is with a chest, it disappears after you exit it. So you have to basically have a full inventory. Nice. Lovely. So, what we're gonna do is this real quick. Then this can stack up. Then... got 2 items here that will each destroy a curse. Theoretically. It requires us, however, to find curses. Let's look into our inventory real quick if we can perhaps stack something, but it doesn't appear to be the case. We'll take the golem designs and take them over the chisel, and the chisel over the thing. Would have been better if we had done that a different way. Up ahead, I believe, is another tough fight. Or tougher fight, rather. Challenge room? Yes. So now enemies will spawn, and if we kill them fast enough... we get the thing. I believe if we're quick... it gets upgraded too. We can upgrade the chest, though, further. And I think it's going to be worth it. Worth doing. So, again, enemies will spawn. Oh no! No! The first oh no was about the Floor Guardian spawning. If you take too long, the Floor Guardian, who's like like in Spelunky, the ghost, appears, which is rough. The second no was I lost all my items. I got greedy. I got too greedy. I should have just taken the chest right then and there, you know? I also should have just used my potions. I do greed for potions. What can I say? Flying golem and everything. We got some stuff here. Shop. There you go. There's a new shop right there. The retailer, I believe. Retailer. You can check out some items that we sent back. Can chuck these over here as well. We'll take these for now. Do it like so. We don't know how much this is gonna be, but we know that it's a lot, probably. Let's go with something basic. We know the price already here. We know the price, and so do you. Let's try to slightly oversell it. This over here, can oversell at 110. I believe that's going to be pretty good. At the same time, 400 is too much. So how about 300? It's also going to be too much, but you know. You know. Although, to be fair, you know, the fabric is 270. So we can kind of guesstimate that this one's going to be around 250. At most. Nice. Let's see. Gold runes are gonna be roughly above that one. So let's try selling that for 330, 400. Like 400 is probably gonna be a good estimate. Yeah, they got it at 280. They were okay with that. Vote with your wallet. Am I right, fellas? Actually, you know, 170 is a bit rough. Let's go to 165. Like, pinpoint the prices a little bit. See what the minimum is. Like, not minimum, but like, you know, the average price. We can check for the price of this thing. The petals. And plant flesh are gonna be above 60. So let's try 100. It's gonna be overpriced, probably. But we'll see. This is still a good price. Still a good price. 400 was too much. Let's sell these at 335. Let's do 350. Okay, 100 is too much. Let's go down to 70. Demand is low for these, so I'll undersell them a bit. In neutral, in demand at the moment. Let's go with 114. Odd pricing and everything, I know, but keep them happy. Got 10,000 right now. We can upgrade the store once. Like, demand is low for these, so let's just keep it off the shelf for now. This over here is gonna be worth a bunch more. Let's do 800. $350 is too much. Let's go 300. Evil. These are probably gonna be above 70, so let's say just do 100. It's from a second dungeon, you know. Can't even get it. Okay, well, never mind. 80. Let's do 70 for that. Well, it's at least 60, you know. Okay, 800 too much. Figures. It wouldn't jump too much in price. Let's go with 500 for now. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, sell the foundry rests. Add 160. Get information on the perceived value of these things. $74 pedals. It's whatever. It happens. It happens. Let's try 270 for that. Apparently was pretty cheap. Although it does seem like it's like not too cheap, you know? So probably around 120. 500 is too much, so let's do 400. Rune tool is probably going to be around 600 at most. The chisel. Okay, let's dial down our expectations. 400 and 500. That's too cheap. I see. In that case, this over here, which was above that, is possibly going to be at 600. Actually, it might be 700 even. Let's try 115. That's a good price. All right. Very happy to make business. $335. Can still squeeze a little bit of extra money out of these. We get tips too, like we get 10% tips. Demand is low on those. That's a nice price. Fantastic. And then we can also sell these. Selling that at 325. Iron bars at 20. Sounds pretty good. Not the biggest sales right there, but like in terms of sales, you know, it's 120 for 6 items. It's not much, but we're nearly closing anyways. 700 for that was apparently too cheap. Now we know for the future. Now, obviously, the demand is low. But if we sell at 300, it's still okay. Probably. It's like, it's a lot off. We made a good bunch of money here. 10,515. Did we get any tips? I'm not sure. I guess everything's just 10% more. It's included in the price, I guess. If we go to a shop right now, a comfy bed will grant adventurous extra health in the morning. We can upgrade this. Get a tier 2 house. I believe that's an achievement I didn't get, for instance. Because I got tier 3, I got tier 4, I don't have tier 2. That's what you call a good job. Hmm? Doesn't seem like a big change? Well, beauty comes from within. It's like a mini TARDIS. Whoa. Item prices are not stored in the network when the popularity is not neutral, or the valuation comes from wealthy customers. That's good to know. But now we've got this pod, for instance. Every visitor adds generous tip to their payment. Generous customer. So we have 120% tips, you know, we got 10% on it and get another 10%, which is fantastic. It's like a decoration, you know, you can add it now to the thing. And we can add even more with another 20,000 gold. That's it, 4,000 over here. Let's get the comfy bed. And with that said, our inventory is looking okay. I would like to head over here. Greetings and welcome. How are you, Will? What do you want to do today? Oh, we don't have enough gold for that. Potions. Got some extra. Now that I think about it, we also have some in the chest, don't we? That's fine. It's fine, it's fine. It's not like it's we're gonna lose the ones in the chest or anything, you know? Some water spears. Broken swords. Take care of these. A bunch of cursed items here, but I think it's no biggie. I know we don't have to fight these rooms, because the doors are open and everything. Oh, nice! But we kind of need the enhancement crystals to upgrade some of our weaponry, including the broom. Yeah, right there you can see. I got stuck on something. That was a tier 2 one. Okay, moving on, we make our way to downtown. Dum 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 dum. I want the crystals. Nothing of interest. Could go down there. For Trickster Dungeon and everything. Okay. Beat him to a pulp. Getting a little much. Like, I'm not gonna say no to money. Right? Capitalism, oh. Oh, new. Why? Why do our tools keep it disappearing? Precious stone untouched, rooms and chests holding our most basic tool keep vanishing. We read that already, or something, well, I guess one similar to that. We're gonna fight the boss here again. Annoying that we got hit there. Here we go. Keep getting hit. Got another inventory space now. Can head back. Probably could have saved some of those potions. But we do have a room with a secret that would lead into another space, and that can lead us to better riches. Just like so. We'll enter between dimensions. Oh no, it's the ghosty boy. I don't know what the ghosty boy does. I see, we have to dash through it. It only now dawned on me. These are probably not worth anything. Since they're just below the things. Just take care of that one from afar. Broken swords are pretty good, I guess. I mean, it's a little bit of money, you know? Nothing we can sell, we can bring over from here. These are most likely not going to be worth too much. I mean, they are not worth that too much, you know, not at all. So I'm just going to take you and you. Actually, that's stacked, you know, and foundry rests are 160. These are still a crafting material, theoretically, you know. So if we just get rid of these and grab these, I think that would be fine. Is it boss time? It is boss time. I couldn't get in 4 attacks. Like so. Oh, that's annoying. Oof. Getting stuck sometimes is a bit annoying, and it used to be an issue as well. Not so much. Like, it didn't happen often, but when it happened, it was annoying. That's just the way it goes with some games. Here we go. And then miss completely. Buffs up for 30 minutes. Artifact will disappear when exiting the dungeon. The ghost gloves. I want to use them, but I'm just gonna sell them. Let's go back then. Like, we could also go into the second floor of the golem dungeon and everything, but I don't think it's worth it, really. Our inventory is pretty full of a bunch of stuff, and so I think it would be fine to just keep on going, especially since we now get the bonus health. Woo! when we come home. We got more storage too now. So what we can do is we can chuck these in here because we need those clearly for crafting. Let's do this. And this one's okay at 280, like 2800. So let's try 2700. Crystallized energy, ancient pot can sell at 115. Can sell these at 160. Perhaps go higher though. Let's try 180. These over here we couldn't sell at all yet, but they should be around 110. In fact, they will probably be 110. And we can head into the dungeon during the day as well. It will just be far less active. Can I sell them at 117? Just a little bit extra profit. And we get a tip on top of that. Rod's still too cheap. So 25 it is. Let's try 290. We can try 115 for these. I just wanted to see. So those at 280. Broken swords. We were able to sell quite well at 165. But if I go up to 175, will it be too expensive? Who knows? I mean, that's what we'll try and find out. Demand is very high. So I wonder if I can sell them at double price. Like 210. Is that going to be too much? I don't know. Guess we'll see. Demand is low for these guys. Honestly, I'll just change them out for something else then. Let's try 180 for these. Okay, 180 is too much. Then let's do 170. $175 is too much. $170, let's go. 175. 140. Hey, yo. Honestly, I'd rather sell a different item that gives us more. We have to be careful because we've got a thief in our rows. Don't do it. Demand is low on these guys, but I still get 500 plus 20% on the tip, you know? Demand is low on these guys as well. So I would bring it down to 240. I just stole money. Did he? Yeah, he tried to steal my money. Okay, a 210 is too much. It got that grumpy face expression right there. Let's try charging 160. Demand is low for both of those, but I'm not gonna go lower than that. Nice. That's another 65 bucks right there. But honestly, I don't think we're gonna sell anything anymore. Maybe the water spheres. Let's try 130. Come on, let's try 130. 520 for 4 water lenses. I guess not. Guess they know when we're getting ripped off. Demand is low on all of these items, yeah. Hey, we made one more sale. I don't think we're gonna sell anything else though. Yeah, in fact, everyone's leaving now. We made a bunch of money. We had one thief, but we stopped them. 13,701. Demand went down for these items here, which is practically most of, like all of the items we can get on floor 1 of the Golem dungeon. So yeah, we'll keep that in mind for the future. That said, we made money. Let's go into a shop. Can upgrade this stuff, not so much. We can't yet. Let's do a small chest. Oh, we cannot do that during the night. I guess fair. We now have... Oh, we have this item. We have these items still. Hold up, in that case, I'll move all of these in here. We just chucked them in there because of, you know, space. But over here, like, we've got the items that come from the dungeon. So having our items stored there would be pretty bad. That's it. I wonder... How far can we upgrade the brim? We're gonna do it. We're gonna upgrade the brim. Enchantments. Yes. Increase the movement speed we gain from it. I wish we had just a chat option. You know? That's it. Can hold to sleep here. It's saving, you know? And next time, we're gonna try and do something about that dungeon. Shall we, shall we? That said, popularity is low on all of these items, so we're not gonna sell them at a loss, you know. Instead, probably gonna chuck them into a chest here. Well, these items at least. I think we need fabric. I guess we might as well sleep. I'm afraid though, that's about all the time I've got for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Moonlighter. If you want to see more, you know, or any suggestions, any changes, anything that I should do differently, let me know. And I'll make sure to do my best to honor your wishes and everything. Same for any suggestions for future games that I should play on the channel. And yeah, Moonlighter, great game. Currently $3 on Steam. The DLC is like $2 as well. I believe there's even a bundle that has a bundle deal or anything or something like that. Highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite roguelikes to date, especially because it's also a shopkeeping sim, and I love Reset Here. Reset Here is such a great game. But yeah, go check it out. It's amazing. It's getting a sequel soon, so I'm really excited for that. And I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it if you have a controller. Like, if you don't have a controller, it's going to be a bit rough, because the controls on keyboard are a bit weird, but that's just the way the game is. But yeah, I had a fantastic time today. I'll see you around. Until next time. Bye-bye.